What I've got here is a Neff induction hob. It's the 5 ring, and I've got a problem with E3, which is power board. Neff, like most manufacturers, said get an expert out and they'll try and replace one board. If that doesn't fix it, it'll be the other board type of attitude. Now, I've got another one of these. This is a second one, believe it or not, but I kept the old one as spares. Don't know why, hoarder, but it's a good job. On the old one, these two rings went faulty, so hence we got this one. Kept the old one, which is over there, for spares. On this one, it's these three that have gone faulty with the same power board or E3 error. Now what I've done is I've salvaged the board from the one over there for this one. What I had to do was you remove the glass from the carcass with the screws around the edges. Now, before you go any further, stop. Do not do this if you don't know anything about electricity. If you don't know how badly electricity can kill you, how badly an induction knob can affect a pacemaker, for example, or all the other things, do not do this. Get somebody in, just do not do it. It's dangerous. I've not only isolated this with the main switch underneath, but pulled the breaker in the cupboard behind me as well. I've tested it live and dead. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just do not do this. It's as simple as that. So if you're still here, I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So Neff would come out, strip it down and replace parts, see if it works. If it doesn't, replace a different part. Quite expensive, hence that's why we got another one. So these are the three that are faulty. Power board is the main error it was saying. The power board located under here. Okay, that's what it looks like. There's no visible sign of damage, none of the capacitors, thermistors or anything like that. No dry solder connections or anything. It just looks okay. But I've taken it out of the old one and I've put it into this one and it works. So if you can find one of these power boards and you're getting D3, it's worth maybe swapping that if you know how. This side is controlled by one power board, and you may be able to see down there, there's a tordial transformer or induction coil down there, sorry, inductor down there, and that's for a second part. If it's that one, it looks integral to the whole board. This side has a control board and then a power control up there, and these are the main touch controls down the bottom. I'll wander over to the other one, it might show you a little bit better. Mess with me. Do not do this if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so this is where the power board would normally sit. This power board for these three rings. Okay, that's for that side. The power board there and controller is all in one for these two. So if this goes, you need the whole board. Maybe these, I don't know if they're triacs or thyristors or whatever, but you need all that as well. Whereas if it's this side, you've got a power board there and then the control board down there. Highly unlikely to be the touch controls. Microcontroller down here, highly unlikely to be that if that all works. So this is an easy fix if it's these three sides. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Don't ask me any questions because I don't know your depth of expertise, but that's what I've come across. Hope it's of use.